alhamdulillah, they stepped off. Like they were out the game, but the game didn't leave them. Old vendettas sometimes die hard. People don't realize that you're out because they got something that's been going on for years. And a lot of Salaam alaikum wa How you doing, brother? Salam alaikum. How you doing, brother? Salam alaikum. How you doing, Akhi? Good to see you, brother. MashaAllah.
How you doing, sir?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
What's going on with you, man?
Alhamdulillah.
Sadiq Ali, mashallah, with the famous Sheikh.
Salam
Alhamdulillah.
alaikum. Your
Alhamdulillah,
brother.
Rabbil Alameen. Yeah, we at Masjid Al Ihsan right now. Alhamdulillah, this is right next door to the Masjid at Bar here Imports. That's our store. We're located 323 East Persian Road, Chicago, Illinois, 60653. Alhamdulillah, Muslimitic, that's what we've been doing. Alhamdulillah, it's a beautiful moment right now. Me and the Sheikh get to sit down and,
Well, that's my
make
pleasure.
a blueprint.
And I just want to let you guys know these brothers have been doing the hard work here in Chicago and Southside and O Block for a long time. And alhamdulillah, there's even a masjid here that we want everybody to support. So Masjid Ahsan,
Masjid Al Ihsan.
inshallah. And this is a very important aspect that people forget. When people become Muslim, alhamdulillah, we see a lot of shahadas, but the ones who are taking care of those reverts and teaching them and educating them and changing the environment, like our brother Sadiq's doing right here, it's a very important work. So everybody support it, inshallah. So check out the
Alhamdulillah.
masjid. MashaAllah.
Going to O Block and doing that prayer, initially, what people don't know is we the brothers at the ear prayer right here, we seeing so many brothers like, man, we need to show the world that, these brothers from O Block, they Muslim and they trying, they striving. So when Sadiq suggested us do the prayer there, we had a whole idea to bring a camera and stuff. So we had cameras, but what we didn't know is that the people was coming off the balcony filming, so it went viral without us, without us even knowing. So we got no right. So it was just it took on a way of its own. But what also happened, what was crazy is that, and that's why it's alhamdulillah to everything. The ops of the guys from O Block said, man, y'all praying with them, y'all didn't come pray with us. So they say, so we had, so the gangster disciples in Inglewood said, man, come pray with us. Nice. We had to go pray in their neighborhood with them.
Nice.
So then they particular ops was like, man, y'all praying with them, y'all didn't come pray with us. So people right. So people was thinking we had the set plan, and the reality was these guys were just begging us to come pray with them, and we did this to show them, one, that we didn't have a side, we didn't have a pick, a favorite. We went and prayed with the brothers in their community, with the community, and for the community, and that was the goal. And it kind of took on a leg of its own. Then to show some of the new Muslims, because it was hot outside, it was real warm. We wanted to get them out of Chicago, man, so they wouldn't just get caught up, but also take that time to show them how to make wudu, how to do certain things, because we know you learn a person when you travel with them. So me and Sadiq, we pulled up to O Block. It was like, get in the car. So we had like all these kids just coming out and jumping in the van. In the Sprinter vans, they didn't tell their mom. They was just, like, they got on the phone like, we with Sadiq. And like, we went to Jersey, Philadelphia, New York, Baltimore, and came back. So we just took them for a while and just kind of let them breathe outside of Chicago. But if you can imagine just pulling up to a hood and telling guys to get in the van, and it's like, man, and they just jumped in.
We had like two Sprinter vans, 18 passengers. We just pulled up. Hey man, y'all want to go to the East Coast? Hey, yeah, come on, get in. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? They all jumped in, and then what's crazy? After we did that, it brought a lot of the people together, because we just went back to New York recently, and then you got so many different organizations that went with us from the hood, and they all getting along. They all at Times Square walking together and making salat together, praying together. So alhamdulillah, you know what I mean? Like,
peace,
about peace, you know what I mean? And we gonna stay on the right side of everything. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here letting you know right now, anybody that think anything that got me in the shake, I got anything against the shake, this is my shake. You know what I mean? He's my brother. He's my brother. I love him. You know what I mean? For the sake of Allah, for my own benefits, and I love him for the things that he's doing for the community and all over the world. You know what I mean? Alhamdulillah. And I know he feel the same way about us. So
100.
any of the naysayers, you see us sitting here right here together, Bar here Imports, and represent Muslimitic, you see us together. together.
We don't care
Alhamdulillah.
about no haters, man. They're just
Allahu
gonna
Akbar.
haters in the end. They're still fans. They're still watching us. You know what
Allahu
I'm saying?
Akbar. Alhamdulillah.
No, but I feel what you're saying because even in San Diego, when I left that the street life and the gang world, I had a lot of brothers that were caught up in that sureños, like Mexican gangs and all that, and they became Muslims. And alhamdulillah, they stepped off, like they were out the game, but the game didn't leave them.
Right.
Old vendettas sometimes die hard. People don't realize that you're out because they got something that's been going on for years, and a lot of those brothers got hit, and we buried a lot of them. But that's why it's very important to take them out from that environment. And I got a lot of brothers that became Muslim in San Diego that had like crazy blood feuds from their old gang world. We sent them out. I know one of them, he moved to Detroit, and Detroit's rough, but for him it was good because nobody knew him. So that's very important what you guys are doing. Also trying to build the environment. Like, if you're not out hanging in the streets, then you're in a community center. And again, we got love. This is what we're all about. We want all of mankind to be safe from the hellfire. We don't want any innocent blood to be spilled. We want to protect all innocent life, right? So
Absolutely.
Christian, Jewish, atheist, Hindu, whatever, human life is sacred, right? So if we can save a life, any life, the Quran tells us it's like saving all of mankind, right? But of course, we know the thing that changed us, and the thing that, and O Block's a great example of something that really benefited the community is Islam, right? Christianity was pushed down our throats, to be honest, right? Like, people that were brought from Africa, they didn't choose to become Christian. They were forced. Names were taken, identities were taken, right? When you look at how Christianity spread in South America, it wasn't like, them going and doing da'wah. They out there, Columbus and all these Magellan and all these people, they genocided out there, right? If you go to the Philippines, what they did out there. But Islam, alhamdulillah, nobody's forcing anybody to become Muslim. Now we're just here spreading the message, and it grows, and we see people become the best versions of themselves, and
Right.
we hope it'll keep going. And again, I just want to say these are the brothers that have been doing the work out here forever, right? These are the brothers that are laying it down, and they're the ones keeping it going. May Allah accept it from them and all of us, and let's go do some da'wah, man.